Have you ever witnessed a moment so sudden, so intense, that it stops your heart and makes you question how anyone could survive a single second? This isn't the story from a movie or a viral stunt. This happened on a cold, isolated highway in Alaska, miles of asphalt cutting through snow-dusted mountains and towering evergreens. The afternoon sun was low, casting long shadows across the road. The wind whistled past, carrying the crisp scent of pine and frost. Veteran biker Jack Turner, a man whose face held the invisible scars of 2 tours in Iraq, roared along the highway on his Harley. 2 decades of discipline, training, and instinct had turned him into a man who read danger like a map. Up ahead, the road narrowed near a bend. A rusted pickup truck suddenly swerved to block his lane. The driver, a young man with a reckless smirk, clearly had no idea he had picked the wrong person to intimidate. Jack slowed slightly, scanning the truck. The man was shouting, fists pounding the steering wheel, adrenaline turning his veins to fire. Most drivers would have tried to swerve, honk, or yell back. But Jack's instincts were something else, honed in combat, sharp, unyielding, instantaneous. He throttled down, leaning slightly, keeping a calm but commanding presence on the bike. Tires hissed across asphalt, the engine's rumble echoing off the snowy cliffs. The truck's driver accelerated, trying to force Jack off the road. The veteran's hand hovered near the throttle, but did not overreact. He measured distance, speed, timing, every fraction of a second, calculated like a battle plan. Suddenly, a sharp movement. The truck tried to clip Jack's rear wheel. Metal screeched against asphalt. For a heartbeat, everything froze. Time slowed. Jack leaned hard, shifting the weight of his Harley, his experience from the battlefield guiding each motion. The tires bit into the road. The truck missed him by inches. A cloud of dust and grit filled the air, mixing with Jack's calm yet heavy breathing under his helmet. The man in the truck slammed on his brakes, flailing. His adrenaline-induced anger gave way to panic as he realized what he had almost caused. In that moment, a family sedan appeared from the opposite lane, the driver unaware of the road rage unfolding. Had Jack not reacted the way he did, this highway could have witnessed a tragedy. Jack's actions were precise, almost surgical. He positioned his bike just right, slowing the path of the truck without making contact, protecting the family without a word. He was a silent guardian, a road warrior whose honor required no audience. The father in the sedan stepped out, pale and trembling. The mother clutched her child, wide-eyed, their SUV shaking lightly from the abrupt stop. They hadn't even realized how close disaster had come until they saw the skid marks on the snow-speckled asphalt. A road once calm, now marked with the chaos of a near miss. Jack dismounted, helmet off, letting the cold Alaska wind hit his face. Sweat and frost mixed on his brow. The truck driver jumped out, shouting, but Jack's calm presence silenced him instantly. You could have killed someone," the man stammered. Jack said nothing. His voice wasn't raised. His eyes were steady, fixed on the man who had almost caused tragedy. Only a slow exhale, the kind you take after staring death in the face, escaped his lips. Somewhere nearby, a dashcam recorded the entire encounter, every second of tension, every millisecond of Jack's calculated movements. Within hours, the footage went viral online. Alaska veteran biker stops road rage disaster. Family lives to tell the tale. Comments poured in. "That man is a hero. This is why veterans deserve respect. I've never seen courage like this on a highway." But Jack never sought the spotlight. After ensuring the family was safe, he mounted his Harley and rode off, the engine's low growl fading into the Alaskan wilderness. Heroism to him was not a headline. It was a habit, a responsibility, a quiet code followed by those who had seen life and death too closely. The truck driver, still shaken, watched him disappear into the distance, realization dawning too late. This was a lesson in respect, a reminder that recklessness on the road could meet discipline honed in battle, and the consequences would be felt. Veteran organizations online shared the video, dubbing Jack the Road Guardian. Motorcycle clubs across the U.S. highlighted his actions, reminding their members that courage sometimes manifests in silence, not violence. Even the Alaska Highway Patrol quietly acknowledged his intervention, noting that had it been a different day, a different driver, the result could have been catastrophic. Jack returned to his usual routine, dawn rides across frozen highways, stopping occasionally at a small diner to buy coffee for strangers, leaving before anyone noticed. To him, life was about quiet victories, about protecting what could not be replaced. As night fell over Alaska, the highway returned to its usual calm. Snow drifted lazily across the asphalt, erasing traces of the chaos. Yet those who saw the footage still remembered the roar of a Harley echoing through danger, the instinct of a soldier who had learned to read chaos, and the one moment when courage outran fury. This was more than a road rage story. It was a lesson in presence, in instinct, and in the quiet heroism that exists in real life, not for likes, not for headlines, but because it's the right thing to do when no one else is watching. And somewhere along that long, icy stretch of Alaska Highway, the family continues their journey, whispering a silent thank you each time they pass, a reminder that even in a frozen wilderness, humanity and courage can shine through.